Welcome, Collective, to another reading by Moonful Guidance. I hope you guys are doing awesome. This is going to be a special reading for this full moon in Gemini. Gemini is all about, is a sign that is all about movement and communication and creativity and innovation. So these are some of the themes that we may expect to see in tonight's reading. Also, in my sneak peek that I did for my TikTok channel, I pulled a card from the Awakened Soul Oracle and as a sneak peek for tonight's reading, and we got this beautiful card called Forgiveness. So my collective is forgiving the past. They are releasing the burdens. They're also forgiving themselves, and it's creating all this space and room for new things to come into their lives, and they're just feeling lighter. They're just letting it go, right? So this is what I've been seeing in the last few readings for my beautiful collective. So it makes sense that I would see it, that I would see that similar theme tonight. In this reading. Also, what came out from the Okanagan Oracle as I was doing the pre-shuffle was reverence. Reverence means to have a deep honor and respect for something. So I think this collective is showing up with so much grace. They have such a deep respect now for themselves, for this journey, for the divine, but also for everybody that they've met, all the relationships, everything that they've been through. They not only forgive people that have done them harm, but they now recognize how it was so important to go through those hardships for them to gain the wisdom that they currently have. So they have a deep respect for even the people that have wronged them. So this is how kind of enlightened and ascended my collective is. So I just think those are beautiful cards, as a sneak peek, as well as what I saw, as a sneak peek to tonight's reading. So we're going to go ahead and begin the reading with another awesome oracle deck that I love, which is the Raven Wand. The Raven Wand Oracle, which is it's a fantasy deck. I really do love fantasy, and I love trees and forests. So that's why I really love this deck. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's just see what Spirit has to say to us. All right. Angels, spirits, and guides, ancestors, higher beings, ascended masters, you're welcome to this reading for my beautiful collective on this full moon in Gemini. Please go ahead and give us an opening message for this reading and bring forth messages for the highest good of the collective to assist them on their healing journey. Please also protect this altar from any energies that would want to come in and disrupt the messages. All right, Spirit, let's go ahead and see what is the opening message for this reading for my collective. What is the opening message, please? One card, please. What is the message, Spirit, to the collective? What is the message for tonight's reading? Okay, there it is. Unity. I love that. This looks like Hulk. But he's a pretty strong figure here in the forest, and see how all the other animals here are kind of gathering around this leader. So to me, the message I'm getting right off the bat is that you are a leader, collective. People follow you, people listen to you, and you're important. You have a very important role to play in uniting the collective, in helping the collective ascend, and it is time now for you to come and be, the leader of the pack, to be this strong force, in this spiritual war, in this battle that we are experiencing right now, in these crazy times that we're living in. This is your purpose, is to come to the forefront now and help guide the way for others. So this is the message that I'm right away getting from this card, but we're going to go ahead and read it and see what it says. Landlord unifies. Notice how all animals and plants stream from him, both male and female. Therianthrope, he is reminding you that all life is interconnected, that we all comprise the same matter, which is constantly recycled by life and death. Other forms of life are no lesser or greater than us, only different aspects of the whole. Landlord is encouraging you to share this world, not dominate it. So that's the actual message of the card. I still stand by my interpretation of it, but yes, it's about sharing. You know, this is how we're going to get through this. This is how the planet is going to survive. Like, this is how humanity is going to survive what is going on in the world right now. Is we really need to learn that, you know, we are all one. We are all interconnected. We have to, you know, with this reverence, we have to have this deep respect for nature, deep respect for the planet, right? And we have to share the space with all the, you know, the animals, and like we have to have this, start to have this deep respect for nature and planet Earth and the animal kingdom, and, you know, everything, this beautiful gifts of abundance that we're given. You know, we have, like, we literally have everything we need on this planet to, you know, to survive and to thrive. So, you know, the reason we're not is because, you know, we have some pretty evil people that are controlling things right now, that are stealing all the resources from everybody, from everybody else, let's be honest, right? But we need to find a way to get back to this balance of coexisting with nature in a harmonious way. But it's about really recognizing how interconnected we are with everybody, right? So that is so true. And, you know, if you're spiritually awakened, if you're an empath, you have a deep love and respect for others, for nature, for what is sacred, right? So that is awesome. Let's go into the tarot now. We're going to, tonight's featured deck is Thoth. I picked this deck because Thoth was the, in ancient Egypt, he was the ancient Egyptian god of, you know, truth and knowledge, and wisdom. So I thought, being Gemini, being, you know, all about communication and knowledge, and, you know, I figured why not, bring in the Thoth deck tonight. So let's see what it has to say to us. What does this tarot, where is my collective at right now? What is the current energy for my collective on this full moon in Gemini? Please show me. Yeah. Okay. Ruin. Yeah. See, ruin. 10 of Wands. See, there's that 10 of Wands again, right? So I picked this up for the Divine Masculine in last week's reading. This was their current energy, was the 10 of Wands. So maybe I'm picking up a little bit on that masculine energy tonight. I don't feel so much, you know, like I was saying, I think my feminines have kind of released the past. They're actually feeling the opposite, very light, and because they've kind of detached. But you know, this could be the masculine's energy here. This ruin, this 10 of Wands. You know, this is a very fiery energy. So, oh, it's swords, right? 10 of Swords, ruin. Sorry, I said 10 of Wands. Yeah, so, you know, just things are ending, right? The 10 of Swords is a card about ending, about endings. All right, something is ending here. Let's go deeper and see what it is. Tell me about this 10 of Swords for the collective. Tell me about the 10 of Swords, please. You know, we did see how this card was speaking about endings and new beginnings as well. But tell me more about this 10 of Swords. What is this about, Spirit? Tell me. Okay. Change. Right? Which would be that that 2 of Pentacles. We saw this almost exact card in last week. It was at the center of last week's reading. So energies they don't change that quickly, and that's why, you know, often you'll see a lot of the same themes will come up in my reading, because the energy can take a long time to change. At the center of last week's reading, the Two of Pentacles, almost the same imagery in the last tarot deck I used, as we see the snake here. And again, I think it's about this. I love that we see it right under unity. So I feel like this is what is kind of taking place, is the great shift. It's that great balancing of, you know, what's not been working, right? So maybe that's what's ending. What's ending is what wasn't working. So this disrespect for nature, realizing, you know, this disconnectedness. Let's look deeper though. I like that I see change at the center of the reading. We're definitely in a period of intense change. There's no doubt about that. What else do we have? See, power. Power is there. Okay. Yeah. See? Four of Discs. See, that's why I'm really feeling like this is more of the masculine's energy that I'm picking up right now. Because these are similar cards to what I was seeing for the masculines. Letting go of the ego. This is what needs to die. I'm seeing the ego death here, maybe for the masculine, is what's taking place. This immense change. What else? Tell me more. Tell me more about this, please. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay. And we have, this is either justice or strength. Okay, what do we see in the Tower at the bottom of the deck? So yeah, there's definitely some change going on here. Something's coming down. The Tower, I love that we're kind of exiting Scorpio. The Tower is a Scorpio card. We're kind of exiting Scorpio season. We're entering Sagittarius season. This is where we're at in the energies. I think the Tower is coming down. There's definitely an ending happening right now. When it comes to, there's great change when it comes to, you know, power. Who's in power, right? I feel like I can't, like I said, I'm getting ego death. Somebody's losing their ego here. Great change is happening. And look what we see. We see art. We're entering this very artistic time. You know, and often that is what happens, right? So when we go through these dark ages, if you see in the past, every time humanity has gone through dark ages, what will come as after that, as an aftermath, an effect of those dark times, is always this real boost in explosion of artistic talent, creativity. You know, so this is when you'll get kind of these more artistic times in history. And I think that this is what we're going to see happen here as an after result of, you know, this ending, right? This time, you know, we have luxury under that. So let's see here. See, luxury, defeat. I'm not taking reversals with this deck, which is what I'm seeing. You know, great changes here. People are spiritually awakening, right? It's like they're being exposed. It's being communicated. Like, people are understanding, you know, who these people are, who these forces are now. They can't hide anymore. It's like, so because of that, there's the Tower's coming down, right? On this these forces that were in power for so very long. And I want to get more on this arts card. It's like they're being trumped, right? They're being trumped by the universe. This is kind of what I'm seeing. One second here. Yeah, see, it's like combination of forces. See, this is an extra card in this deck. That's why I was like, what is this card? Because it's, yeah. Combination of forces, realization, action based on accurate calculation, economy, management, success after elaborate maneuvers, escape. So, see, it has to do with like the economy and management. That's what I'm saying. It's like great success after, right? Escaping this power, escaping the matrix. That's what I'm getting. Escaping the matrix with this card. That's so cool, guys. It's like look at the Tower card in this deck. Look at that third eye, right? Look at that, all of that knowledge here, exactly, from awakening, from having a spiritual awakening. But this is what happens after a tower, right? So it's great realizations happen when you're forced into change, when you're forced into endings. You know, the positive about endings and these difficult periods is the wisdom that comes through afterwards. It's right, the awakening that ensues, and this is what's happening. Our whole society is awakening to how they've been misled, how they've been detached, disconnected from source, which is themselves, you know, which is nature, you know, understanding the whole concepts of the universe and how, you know, what we're capable as humans, what our potential gifts could be here, and what we can actually do, right? Our powers, being disconnected from that, from being asleep for so long, right? So it's like our society is completely waking up now. This is awesome with this great shift that's happening here. And so these people are, you know, the forces that have been in power for so long are getting knocked off of power here. We're escaping this, escaping the matrix. This is what I'm getting with this reading. It's so clear to me. It's such a cool reading. Okay, loving this right now. So I think I'm going to leave this tarot deck, which is, thank you for these messages, Spirit. And we'll go in now with the Gilded Tarot and get some clarifications. Let's see what the Gilded Tarot has to say. Love this creativity, you know, like I said, that's going to come out of this. It's like this is a new time. It's a new time. The old is dying off from what I can tell here. The change is happening. We've ascended, right? This collective is escaping the matrix. They are connected with everything. They're leading the pack. They're leading the way here with this huge change that's happening, this shift that's happening. My warriors here. My warriors are the ones that are causing this shift. I just absolutely love this. All right. Tell me more from the Gilded Tarot about this Ten of Swords. What is ending, please, Spirit? What is ending? Tell me more. Tell me more. What is ending? Ten of Swords. Spirit, tell me what is ending. Tell me more, please. Okay. Two of Cups. Guys, and I saw it in reversed. Two of Cups in reversed. So, exactly, you know, it's like this. There's many ways that I can interpret this. You know, do I think for some of you personally, you know, as we've seen in the past couple readings, is it ending with your divine masculine? Yes, we've seen that. That's ending. Because this person is become a karmic, right? And maybe if this is more specifically for the divine masculine, this is what's ending for them, is the relationship with their divine feminine. They are just coming to this awakening now. They're just realizing where the divine feminines, you know, for a long time have processed the ending of that union, right? But maybe for the masculines, a lot of them, they're just realizing it now. They're just having their spiritual awakenings now, currently. So if we look at it more on a personal level, now if we look at it on the collective level, you know, I think that this could be about this interconnectedness, right? So what is ending is this lack of connectedness between the you know, we're coming into a period of great unity. This is what's being called for right now. This is what's being, you know, unity is what is needed at this time. And so what's coming to an end is you know, this lack of love for each other, this lack of compassion, of understanding, this disconnectedness that we've had with others, you know, with nature, with ourselves, right? Because this is the Two of Cups can often be about self-love. This is another meaning of this card. So what's coming to an end with it being in reversed is, you know, that's part of the understanding, is that you have to start loving yourself, right? That's part of the awakening process, is, you know, one of the first things you realize is, whoa, I gotta love myself, right? So I think this masculine, this is maybe why we're seeing this now. It's this is what's being realized. So it's the end of destroying yourself. It's the end of not loving yourself. It's the end of, you know, self-destructiveness. This is kind of what I'm seeing, which is nice, right? I think we're coming from this dark time, but I see it getting better. So let's see what Spirit has to say. You see the Lovers, right? I can't even, guys, bottom of the deck, the Lovers. This is what is ending. It's clear as day. So if we bring this less collectively and more, you know, about my divine feminine collective, my divine masculine collective, this twin flame, the twin flames that I read for, you know, it's looks like, guys, this is coming to an end. It's over, right? It's, the cycle has ended with this person. But this is why they're showing up as a Two of Cups. The Two of Cups in reverse, because they've turned into a karmic relationship. This relationship is, this soul contract is now over. But again, look how intense this connection was. The Lovers and the Two of Cups. So this was a very, very deep spiritual connection. But it really, like, we know this journey is about self-love. That's what this journey is about. So it's the beginning of self-love. This is what needs to happen. You've got to have that unity within yourself before you can come into physical union with your twin flame, right? That's the number one lesson. The Lovers is also about a choice. So there's a choice being made. So is the Two of Pentacles. So there's a choice being made right now, you know, to certain connections are ending. No doubt about it right now. That's what I'm seeing. Certain connections, friendships, things are ending that just doesn't resonate with you anymore. There's that clear division. You know, like I said, these two cards are about a choice. They're about the number 2 here. I feel like there's a big divide within the collective. And there's the people that have ascended, and then there's the people that are being left behind, right? And so there's some endings happening, for sure. And again, look at this, eh? Just the visuals here. So, see? Almost looks like sun, moon, the planet, eclipses. Maybe this is since the eclipse season that we just had, because these I can't help but say that they look like eclipses to me. And see, there's that ancient Egyptian symbolism again. So like I said in the last reading, I feel like you guys had many past lives together. You both can come from this ancient Egyptian bloodline. You know, look at the writing on the posts, and there's the writing on the goblets here. So it's a very sacred soul contract. This was a very sacred relationship. Look, see, looks like he's in Roman times too. So you could have been also together in that period. Lots of passion between you. This is, but look, in reverse, guys. It's in reverse. So it's like, this is ending. Even as deep as this connection is, you know, this was your twin flame. No doubt about it. But this, you know, look at that. I can't even make it up. Tower behind it. It's coming down. This has come down. And this is the same energy I picked up last week. judgment. Remember that double judgment that the universe placed on this connection? Because the divine masculine, was messing around, was still not coming forward with the truth, was still not kind of admitting certain things, was holding on to his ego. Same card we see here, right? That Four of Pentacles. So this is what's caused the ending, is this Four of Pentacles, this ego, this power, this lust for power that the divine masculine has. Could be a Scorpio with this Tower. But this is what has coming down. It's over for this collective. All right, tell me more, please. Tell me more about this change, this great change that's happening right now. Tell me more about the Tower and the change. Tell me more. Okay, two of them have kind of come out. I'll take them. All right, the Chariot. Wow, the Chariot, guys. See, movement forward. And again, this is a card about balance, just like this card. The great shift, the great balance. We are in the midst of it right now. This is what's happening. The universe is moving this forward. It's just charging forward with the plan, right? With the great, this was given a shot. It didn't work. So now it's like it's time to move on. And what else do we have? Yeah, see the Queen of Pentacles, but she's shown up in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in reversed. And the Chariot for the change in the Tower. So, Queen of Pentacles upright, she's very giving. She's a very loving, kind, generous, stable, gives back to the community. This would be a figure. So in reverse, I would take it as like she's greedy, with the ego here, right? This is what's changing. What's coming down is on the greed, the egos, the narcissism, the like I was saying, this lack of knowing the truth, the lack of being connected to a higher power, the lack of spirituality in our society, the selfishness. This is what I'm seeing that's kind of ending. And I love seeing the ancient Egyptian themes here, just like I brought Thoth in for this reason. It's like this is what's coming through, what's coming forward is you connecting to your roots, you connecting to your ancestors. This is what society is going to start to figure out, is that they need to have spirituality. They need to have a great balance, right? They need to respect each other, and respect their ancestors and respect history, right? And in this case, I like seeing the Queen of Pentacles in reverse to clarify what the Tower and the changes. I think it's kind of saying it's an end to the greed. This is what's changing, is this mentality, right? And the Chariot upright is great fortune, right? So great change, great propelling forward, advancement, stability, right? So this is what is coming in. This is and what's ending is this superficiality. The Queen of Pentacles would be superficial, right? She would be she's all just about money, about the quick fix. She lacks empathy. She uses other people. That's what's coming to an end. That's what we're seeing. And that ties in with this Four of Pentacles, right? That ego. That's what it is. It's the end of this. Maybe vanity, right? Would be another for the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The end of vanity. So I like that. In this case, that's not terrible. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles, please. Tell me about this power. Tell me more about the power here. Tell me the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, exactly. Like the powers that run the world, things that the forces that are in power, right? Makes sense with the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is about building something, building a foundation, building your stability, how you make money, right? We saw it this card. It was like economy management. So again, with the Pentacles, right? A lot of earth so far, a lot of earth energy in this reading. Some air with the swords, but just how we make money. I see that changing. Like how we make money, how people go to work, what people view as a normal way of living life, and our society is changing. Our ways of doing things, our ways of making money. Like I said, I think things that are artistic and creative are going to become, even more important in our society. Getting back to our roots, getting back to the arts, right? Maybe being more self-sufficient. Look how this is a farm, right? So maybe growing your own food, being more sustainable and self-sufficient is what's changing, which is good, right? I love that. But this is what they are holding on to, these forces, right? They don't want you to figure out that you can be self-sufficient. You can sustain yourself. All of the information, all the deep wisdom can come through from within, right? Like you can tap into your gifts, right? This is what they don't want you to figure out, the forces at play here. This is what they're holding very tightly to, is their control on that. Their control on you and how you make your money and how you live your life. This is what these forces are doing, but this is what's changing. So I love this, guys. This is good. Tell me more about the art card here. Tell me more about the art card. Tell me more about this. Cool reading so far, guys. Cool reading. It's positive. I'm seeing unity, people coming together, people waking up, people, like major change happening here for the better. That's what I'm seeing. And with the arts. Anyways, tell me more about this art card. Tell me more. But there's an ending here with this relationship that we have with the feminine and the masculine here. So there's maybe people are gonna, that's one of the things that people are really waking up to, is that they have both the feminine and the masculine within themselves, and it's that great balance of the two, and that's what people are gonna start figuring out, which is gonna create that great balance within our society. It's gonna bring us back to a place of peace, right? But for now, the way this feminine and masculine relationship, like this contract, is ending here. So let's see. Tell me more about the art card. Okay, so this one, 8 of Swords in reversed. I like seeing that in reverse with the 4 of Swords bottom of the deck. So lots of swords. This is about air, right? So that is about communication, knowledge, right? 4 of Swords in reverse is really about spending that time with the divine, healing, getting some deep understanding, right? So I think this is what those revelations, I think, are coming through here. But with the 8 of Swords, I love seeing that. It's like we're getting unstuck. Like I was saying, we're escaping the matrix. We're escaping the hold that these evil forces have on us. The illusion, right? That's what the 8 of Swords is about. Look how she's kind of blindfolded. She's maybe feels like she's stuck and trapped by these swords, but really she's not. She could untie herself if she really wanted to. She could get out of these holds. She could take the blindfold off. She could get out of this whole mess very easily, right? And that's what we're doing with it in reverse. I am taking reversals. See, it's just all how I feel, guys. Like I want to take the reverses from the Gilded. I didn't want to take them from the Thoth deck. So it just depends how I'm feeling. But with this deck, I'm going to take the reversals, and, we are getting unstuck. We are escaping the holds here that have been on us for so very long. And it's because of our time in isolation. It's because of our spiritual awakening. It's because we're realizing that we need to have this deeper spirituality, right? This deeper reverence and respect. We need to honor what is sacred. Okay, I'm getting that too. Honor what is sacred, guys. And we're getting back to that. That's what's changing here, is, taking care of the land, being at one with the land, respecting it, right? Coming together in unity, uniting the feminine and the masculine, okay? But this masculine, this specific masculine, it's coming to an end with them, and they are losing control. They're definitely losing control here. Whether this is the toxic masculine, and this is what's happening here, it's the ending of the toxic masculine, and that energy that is here, that has been you know, controlling things on the planet here for a long time, right? So this is what we're seeing. Okay, tell me a little bit more about the art card, timeline. Wow, more truth. Look at that, how it kind of flew out, eh? And I'm getting, this is Archangel Michael's sword. So this is very much divinely orchestrated, what's happening here. That Ace of Swords, the truth is coming out. We are seeing the truth. Look at the Five of Pentacles behind that. We are seeing the truth on the economy. We're seeing the truth about the economy, how they've messed with us, they've lied to us, they've stolen our money. That's what the Five of Pentacles is being about, impoverished, right? It's about not having enough to eat, not having enough to heat your home, like you're homeless, right? So this is a card, very much a card about disparity, poverty. So it's the truth on that. That is what is coming through. We are seeing the truth, and how these elites, how these people that control everything, what they've done, not only to our planet and destroyed it for their own, and taken all the resources for themselves, you know, at our expense, right? And this is what the collective is waking up to, is an Archangel Michael and God. You know, this is it. Archangel Michael, the archangels, they all have a say in what, and in this, what's happening, the awakening. They're helping us awaken. This is what the angels are doing. And it, you know, this spiritual war that we're in right now, it's like the evil forces at play, the dark forces, the darkness, they're being exposed now, and they're forced to, this is part of the double judgment we saw last week, forced to come in with the truth about it. There's no, they have to be exposed now. The truth, that's part of the thing, is they have to tell the truth. The truth is coming out right now. So in the energy, this is what I am seeing. And we're escaping the matrix. This is exactly what this reading is. It's so obvious, it's so neat. If we look at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So, okay, the three of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Tower. Oh boy, the Ten of Wands, right? So, you know, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a hard time for some of you. Definitely whoever's going through an ego death right now, this is gonna be a very difficult time. You know, for these forces that have been at play for so, you know, this reminds me, I've seen a story lately, like the I don't want to say the actual name of the family, but it starts with Rock, you know, maybe ends with Fella, right? You see my drift, right? I was seeing that this family that have always been amongst the richest elites, richest families out there, you know, they're filing for bankruptcy. They're close to bankruptcy. They're selling one of their last properties. You know, they don't have any money anymore, right? And this was a family that always had a lot of money. So I think this is exactly kind of what an example of what I'm saying here. These families, these people that have been on top, that have allowed to kind of been able to do what they've done for so long, you know, they're gonna have a rough time here. They're not able to get away, right? This is about getting away to calmer waters. This Six of Swords, you could view it as like escaping danger, right? And in reverse, it's not happening. They're not going to be able to escape. There's nowhere for them to go, and the whole world can see, you know, see what they're doing. And the Three of Cups is usually about celebration. This means, like, in reverse, there's no celebration here. They're not going to be able to party anymore and celebrate. It's like party's over, right? This is what I'm saying. Party's over. You know, the Ace of Wands is about passion in reverse. It's over, right? The fun's over. This is what I'm seeing. And I could even see this as being like there's no new beginning. They don't get to escape, you know, and go and collect any more money. Like it's done, right? See the Tower. It's over. It's all coming down. Everything that they had what these forces had done and build up. You know, it's all coming down. Their big towers, you know, all of their money. It's like they're being knocked off the tower, right? They're naked. They're exposed. Everybody can see what they've done. Their scheming that they've done, and now they've got to bear this, the weight of this, you know. And so this is how I'm seeing it for these you know, dark forces at play in the collective, in the universe, you know, in the world that we're seeing. But I also, if we bring it back to this toxic divine masculine that I also think this reading is about, you know, this is what we're seeing for this masculine here, you know. No success to be had, no celebration. And I'm even thinking, like I was picking up in the last reading, he might even have a problem with his wand, right? So you know what I mean by that? Maybe he's got an STD, maybe it's like he's got erectile dysfunction. It's like something's not working there. He's lost all passion too, you know. He's got no motivation. I see a lot of depression coming in here. It's just his whole tower has come down, you know. Everything that he was doing, it's like it's over now. C'est fini, right? And now he's got to carry the burden. He's got to carry the burden of all this, all of his karma. Like we saw in the last reading, that bad karma that was coming in for this divine masculine. Well, here it is. This is it. This is what I'm seeing here. You know, but the feminine is getting away. The feminine is let go and she's releasing herself, that feminine energy. That's the great release we're seeing here. Is the universe, it's like the feminine, humanity is like the bird in the cage. And the universe is coming in and saying, okay, you've been locked up for so long and not seeing how free you can be. And the universe is coming in and freeing us. This is what I'm saying. We're being freed. We're being freed by getting the truth, right? This is how we're being freed, is by seeing the truth of everything they've been allowed to do, everything they've been doing to us, right? But this is what their energy, right? It's like not looking good for them. So yeah, see, the King of Swords in reverse. They're going to be very angry because of this. So, you know, expect the world. Yeah, see, the world, end of a cycle. The masculine's not going to be very happy here. This toxic masculine energy is going to be very, the King of Swords can be very you know, nasty with their words, you know, scheming, manipulative, angry. So that's another thing you could see. Like I was telling you about the great divide, you know, there's people that have ascended and there's people that haven't. And, you know, so expect that the people that haven't, you know, expect that they could be getting nastier and nastier too, right? We're going to see that energy. A lot of lashing out. With the King of Swords in reverse, you can see like lashing out verbally. You know, you could, so don't be surprised if you see more and more people like losing it on each other, right? Other people losing it out when you go out and stuff. Again, those are the lower vibrational people that are still, that's why that's happening. So it's darknesses within themselves it's their ego that it's being exposed, right? They can't hide, and that's how it's coming through. So, but this is the beauty, right? This is all divinely guided and orchestrated. The world was supposed to go through this ascension, to go through this great change. It's an end of a cycle. That's what is happening right now. It's the end of a great cycle in our history, okay? But we are escaping it. The truth is coming out on all the, it's over for them. That's what I'm seeing, right? So it's good. It's all good. I see it over for these forces, right? Yeah, there's that Two of Pentacles again. So this is what is happening. The great balance, so, is happening with this Two of Pentacles. I love it, guys. I'm seeing our economy is going to change. I'm seeing our economy is going to change. Like I said, the way we make money, our society, I see things balancing out more. So that's good. I think that's really positive, guys. So I'm going to leave it at that. See that rainbow? Bring it back to the rainbow here. But see, look at that ship at sea, right? With those choppy waters. So it's definitely a time of turmoil. Great turmoil right now. See, we see death at the bottom of the deck. So things are ending. Like I said, things are ending. The way things have been is no longer going to be acceptable. Everything is changing. Our economy is changing. The way we make money. People are going to become more sustainable, self-sufficient, and go, potentially do like a lot more farming, right? I can see that coming in. More creative, more artistic. People are just they're awakening. This is what we're seeing, and it's with the chariot. It's beautiful. It's like we are moving forward now. We are charging forward into this new territory here. But things have drastically changed. This feminine is no longer tied with this divine masculine. That's definitely over from what I can see. So let's get a little bit more from the Okanagan Oracle. Let's see what the Okanagan Oracle has to say. I brought this one out because we're just before, the fall is ending. Winter's just around the corner. We still don't have full snow cover yet here, so I figured let's get some more forest. Let's do a bit of a forest reading. I love trees. I'm a huge fan of trees and the forest. So let's go ahead. It's a beautiful valley in British Columbia, Canada. So let's go ahead and see what it has to say. Tell me about the Okanagan Oracle. What does it have to say to complement this reading? Tell me. Okay. Let's see. Embark. We're embarking on this new journey. Yes, we are. Playful. And equality. Wow, guys, I love it. See, this is, yes, for the forces that are low vibrational, the people going through ego deaths right now, the people going through bad karma, this reading was showing us that it's not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be a hard ride for them. They're going to have to carry a lot of burdens now that they are being exposed. It's like the tables have turned, and they're the ones that are going to have a real difficult time here going forward. But for the rest of the collective that has ascended, that has awakened here, it's like, this is beautiful. We're embarking on this new journey, and look, playful at the center of the reading. So I do feel like overall it is good. I'm feeling, like I was saying, that the collective has forgiven the past. They've let it all go, and they're feeling very light and playful and loving. And that's my divine feminine collective, the collective I usually channel. This is the energy that they are in. They want to have fun now. They want to just enjoy every moment. They are amazed by the universe. They're amazed by it all. And it's like they've gone through their dark nights of the soul. They've gone through their shadow work. They've integrated their shadow, right? They understand that we are connected to everything. And so they just want to, they're just in this, they've got this beautiful energy, right? And they just want to have fun now. That's so cute. I just noticed that it says meow. Meow. So I don't know if maybe some of you have a cat. You could be playing with your cat right now. Maybe you're gonna be getting a cat. That's cute. But you just want to play, right? You just want to be happy. You want to be happy. This is what I'm seeing for my collective. And I love this equality. See, equality in the future space of this reading. So I do see us getting into a period of more equality, right? Which is awesome, guys. This is where we're headed. So that's really positive. It's like the toxic masculine is going to be gone. The positive divine masculine is going to come through now and balance things out. And we're going to have a great period of equality, and the divine feminine is going to be released. She's releasing herself from the grasp of this, which is what has kept us stuck for so long, right? So the feminine energy is coming through here very strong. It's like she's taking over, right? She's going to be taking over and in this new era, which is going to bring on this. But it's like we see equality. So I don't want to even say take over. I just see this beautiful equality that this is what we're stepping into. You know, yeah, it's a dark time. It's difficult right now. But you have to understand when these energies are leaving, these energies are on their way out. And so after we're done this dark time, we're going to have this beautiful period of equality. Now, with this Five of Pentacles here, is it going to be a rough time financially in the beginning? Yeah, 100%. Do I see us maybe going back to, you know, yeah, I think our whole economy is going to collapse. Our whole idea of money is going to change. How we make money. So in this transitional period, yeah, are some people going to lose their homes? Yeah. Are some people going to starve? Yeah. This is where we're headed. But it's going to bring on this great change. It takes time, right? It takes time for the great adjustment to happen. Maybe in 50 years, 100 years from now, we are going to be in a much better place with our relationship with the environment, the planet, nature, money. Our society is going to be more balanced, healthier. Our gender roles between the feminine and the masculine are going to be healthier. You know, we're going to live in a time where people are happier, right? But it takes time to get there. Right now, we're in the tower part, which is positive because it's changing. It's coming down. The way things have been done, it's over. But do we have to go through the roughness of that period? Yes, we do. And it's going to be rough. I do see difficulty financially for a lot of people. You know, economic collapse. This is what I see happening. But what's going to happen with that, and, you know, is that we're changing the way things are done. We're coming to a place of more equality, more evening out of wealth, you know? It's not just going to be the 1% rich people that have all the money and then everybody else is poor. It's like, no, there's going to be this equality eventually, which is beautiful, guys. This is great for the future, right? And I'm seeing this with this breaking the matrix, right? I'm almost seeing like maybe a lot of people are going to realize, like, I'm seeing that too, where people are going to be like, I don't want to pay my taxes anymore. I don't want to. It's like they don't want to conform to what society, right? They want to, like, no, I'm going to live off grid. I'm going to plant my own stuff. I'm going to make my own food. I don't want to eat the food. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm seeing too. But awesome. Playful at the center of the reading. So that's beautiful. Playful equality. This is where we're heading. This is where we're embarking on this journey. This is what this is about. That's absolutely, guys, overall, quite positive this reading for my collective that's ascended, right? All right, let's get a couple songs from my latest song deck that I've created. Let's get a couple songs, please. What do we have for this reading? A couple songs. Clear messages for this reading. Thank you so much for the messages so far, Spirit. It's awesome. Love this reading. Okay, this one will have to come out. What do we have? There it is again. Abracadabra, Steve Miller. That came out in my preview of my last reading, right? Abracadabra. I want to reach out and grab ya. Abracadabra. Yeah, I mean, this is what was going on, was a lot of trickery, right? These forces at play were really deceiving everybody. It's like everybody was under a spell, right? Everybody was under a spell and didn't know what was happening. They just knew they were stuck. They just knew that they were in trouble, right? They didn't know what was happening. So it's the grand illusion. That's what's coming down. That's what people are seeing the truth on now, is the grand illusion and the spell that they've been under with these forces. Give me more. Maybe this masculine too was doing some spell work on you, feminines. Just the illusion, right, that you had with this masculine. Look, Good Woman by Cat Power. Yeah, my divine feminines are good women, eh? I want to be a good woman, and I want you to be a good man. This is why I am leaving. This is why I can't see you no more. Right? This woman, this collective is saying, I have to leave this masculine behind. I cannot, I want him to be a good man too, and I'm a good woman. If I stay with this man, I'll be a bad woman like he's a bad man. So this divine feminine is doing the ultimate sacrifice, and she is leaving. She is cutting this out. She is getting out of the grasps with this divine masculine. She is saying, I love you, but I love myself more. I love myself more. That's what she is doing and saying. Yep. Anything else for this reading? Anything else? Any other songs for this reading, Spirit? Oh, Glycerin by Bush. Right, and I get one more here. I Need My Girl, the National. Yep. It must be a sin I'm sinking in. It must be for real, 'cause now I can feel I didn't mind. It's not my time. It's not my time to wonder why. Everything's gray. Now you're here. Now you're away. You bruised my... How's it go? I'm never enough. I wanted was less. I could not kiss, just regress. Don't let the days go by. Glycerin should have been easier on you. I couldn't change though I wanted to. Right? This is the masculine. I couldn't change though I wanted to. Don't let the days go by. Glycerin. I wanted us less. You bruised my face. I could love you more. You've got a beautiful taste. Don't let the days go by. Could have been easier on you. Glycerin. Yeah, see, it's him acknowledging I could have been easier on you, but I wasn't, right? I could have changed, but I didn't, even though I wanted to, right? This is why he's lost the feminine, and he knows it. This is why she is left, right? Also because he is a snake. He is sneaky. He does maybe black magic. He was deceiving her, right? He was keeping her blindfolded from the truth. He was lying to her, okay? And I Need My Girl by the National. How does this go again? How does it go again? One sec. Oh, I had to go check. I forgot how the song went. But yeah, it goes, I am good, I am grounded. Davis says that I look taller. My head around it, I keep feeling smaller and smaller. I need my girl. I need my girl. I'm under the gun again. I know I was a 45% of it. I know I was a lot of things. I am good, I am grounded. How does it go? Remember when you lost your shit and threw the car, drove the car out in the garden. You got out and said I'm sorry to the vines and no one saw it. I need my girl. I need my girl. I'm under the gun again. Right? So this masculine is saying, I need my girl. I'm under the gun again, right? I know I was only at 45% of it, right? So I think he's saying, like, I know I didn't give enough. I know I didn't show up enough for you, right? That's why you left. These songs are all about the feminine leaving this masculine behind, right? And why did she do it? She did it because she's a good woman, right? She loves herself. She knows she's got a higher purpose. She's got a mission that she needs to do here. And she can't do it with this dead weight masculine in the state he's in, right? So she had to leave him behind, right? And sometimes we have to do that. That's the great sacrifice. Sometimes we have to leave behind people we love because they made choices that we can't stand behind, because they are holding us back in life, right? And that's what this is about. This is what has happened here with this divine feminine and this divine masculine. And she's getting unstuck. She's leaving this, right? She's released him. She's forgiven him. She's still coming from a place of forgiveness, though. She's got a deep respect and reverence and love and unconditional love for this spiritual connection, for this divine masculine. But she is saying, this, I have to go it alone. I can't, I've given you enough time to get to my level, and you're just not doing it, right? So she's having to move forward. But these songs are about, him being in deep regret about her leaving now and saying, I miss my girl, I need my girl, right? How am I going to function without my girl? And, don't let the days go by. So in a way, he's saying, I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry, but I want to see you happy. I'm getting that from him too, though. This releasing of each other, right? And him saying, I still want you to be happy, right? Don't let the days go by. You bruised my face, right? She had a right to be angry. She had a right to leave because of what he's done, right? Because of all the trickery and the lies and the nonsense, right? So this is what I'm seeing. Just for fun, I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck, and we see I will nice. I will follow you into the dark. Death Cab for a Cutie. Love that song too, right? So there is this unconditional love. I feel like, these two will always have a deep love for each other, deep respect for each other. And I'm even seeing, like, it's like, listen, I'll follow you into the dark, right? It's like I'm getting this feminine is releasing herself, but she's saying, listen, I'll still be there for you if you call upon me, say telepathically. I'm still going to, I think this masculine is saying, hey, I want to follow you, right? Like, it's this deep, deep love between the two. How does that? Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule. I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. She held my tongue and she told me, son, fear is the heart of love. So I never went back. When heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy sign. When there's no one beside you, when your soul embarks I'll follow you into the dark. Aww. That is beautiful. I'm still seeing that this love will go on, right? It's like it will go on, guys. It will go on maybe in the next life, right? There's always the next life. I said that too, my last reading. I was like, it's over for this life, but in the next life. And, embark. We did see death here, so it's possible that some of you could be passing, some people could be passing. Some masculines could be passing away. We saw that in the last reading, right? And they're saying right now, I need my girl. Where's my girl, right? I need you to hold my hand as I embark into the dark, right? And I think this feminine very much is there and has unconditional love and forgiveness for this masculine. It's beautiful to see that forgiveness happening, right? So she's releasing him, right? And that's beautiful. That's saying, I still love you unconditionally. I'm not going to accept this for myself and my life and for my, but I still have a deep love. Yeah. See, death, embark beside death. So like I said, I feel like some of these, we saw the grave last reading, some masculines could be passing on. And with these songs, they're saying, I will follow you into the dark, right? I will follow you into the dark. Wow. It's deep, guys. This definitely wants it's good that you're forgiving, right? Forgiveness. Isn't that beautiful? So even though all of this has happened, that's what's at the center of this reading is about forgiveness. It's time to forgive because everything was supposed to happen that way. It's how you got the deep wisdom that you got. It's how you learned the deep lessons that you learned. So it's forgiveness and unconditional love is what it all boils down to in the end. And trust me, if somebody is about to pass on, giving them that forgiveness can liberate their soul, right? If they've been holding on to all kinds of guilt, right? So maybe for some of you with this unity here, maybe for some of you divine feminines, you need to forgive your divine masculine. So they can move on, so they can ascend, so they can go to the next level, whether that is actually physically passing or just, metaphorically to release them so they can heal. Maybe, there is something of maybe if they have been trying to reach out to you and you have them blocked or something, maybe for certain of you, maybe this is a strong message in this reading tonight that you need to maybe unblock them and forgive them because maybe you do need to come forward for them, right? Because they're about to pass on or something, right, collective? So maybe for some of you, that's what is. I'm not saying take them back, right? They're about to, but it's just that forgiveness is needed, right? It's not only for you, but it's not only for them, but it's for you, for your heart and soul, right? How are you going to feel, collective, if you were holding on to resentment and grudges towards them? You were angry. The last thing you said to them was anger. Maybe you said some really nasty things to them, right? Like, is that how you want to leave things? Okay, so that's just a side message for some of you. So, right, in this full moon in Gemini, which is all about communication. So there's that communication definitely coming through here in this reading. Speaking of angels and the archangels, I was really feeling, here's Archangel Michael, but I was also feeling Archangel Gabriel strongly. He is a messenger, the archangel messenger that is about communication and writings. He's the messenger of God. That's what he's also called, right? So let's go ahead and see what Archangel Gabriel's message is to my collective. What is Archangel Gabriel's message for tonight's reading? Archangel Gabriel, what is your message to close this off, to start closing this reading? Allow yourself to receive, right? My feminines, open your arms to welcome the blessings and answered prayers that God is sending you. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Yes, feminines, it's time for you to open up your heart and receive. And now that you've released all the burdens, you've forgiven the past, you're so ready for these new connections to come in and all these beautiful blessings that God in the universe wants to grant, wants to shower upon you. But you have to be open to receive, because this is a collective that's been very closed off for a long time, right? And they don't know how to receive. This is a divine feminine collective that has been forced to be in their masculine for a very long time. And this is another theme that I've been picking up on, is that it's time for the feminine to be in her feminine and receive. That's what the feminine energy is. It's an energy of receiving. And this is where spirit wants you to be. At the bottom of the deck, we see authenticity. Trust that your real self, whom God created, divinely perfect, has the strength and knowledge needed for this situation. You have all the knowledge deep within you for you to get through this period, this difficult time. But what is needed is for you to be authentic, be your authentic self. Not be afraid to be creative and show the world who you are. It's time for you to show yourself. It's time for you to lead the way, lead the pack, like I was saying, right? And you are perfect the way you are. You have all the strength and knowledge you need to persevere in this time, okay? That goes for my masculines too, right? It's time for you to be authentic. Lose the ego. Be yourself. Be authentic. Show the world who you really are. Share your truth, right? And ask for help. Be open to receiving help and knowledge from, spirit, your guides, the universe, others. This is also about aligning with your divine feminine energy, masculines. You need to align with it. You need to integrate your shadow. You need to align your divine feminine energy within yourself. So this is, message to my collective. Now, again, because we are just about to enter winter, we're still in the fall. I want to see about getting an herb and a crystal. Let's get an herb and a crystal for this reading that can help my collective on this full moon in Gemini. Is there a specific herb or crystal that has jumped out at me? And amber and dawn redwood, druid, tree keeper, perception, perception versus reality. Isn't that neat? I love that. I wanted this reading to be a little bit more forest, right? I said that, oriented, and then we see amber here, which is the blood of the trees. It's the that essence of the trees. That's beautiful. Tree keepers, right? This is come back to this. That's what we are here to, right? We're here to protect the planet, Mother Earth. This is one of our jobs as chosen ones. And druid, I love that. This could be some of you could have ancient druid bloodlines. Again, just you identify with the forest. You just have deep roots, you're deep rooted ancestry maybe with the forest, right? Lineage there. But perception versus reality. This is what we are seeing right now in the times that we're in. So true. The truth is being revealed. That's spirit. That's what a spiritual awakening is, right? The awakening, the grand awakening that's happening is people are seeing the truth. They are seeing past the illusion, past the veil. And like I said, go back to what I was saying. This whole reading was about escape the matrix, right? They're escaping the matrix, and they are seeing things with a new perspective. I just noticed that rewild. See that middle word there? Rewild. Yeah, this is what's happening. We were domesticated. We were subdued. We were living, in society or disconnected from nature. And this is what is changing, is we are reconnecting with nature. We're going back to the wild. Now, does that mean that we're going to go back to having to live off grid and, survival mode? Like, maybe, guys, if we have some natural disasters, that I have been seeing, if we go into a blackout, we lose technology, we could lose our electricity. if we have a big enough disaster. So yeah, like then we're going to be wild for sure, aren't we? Right? We'll be hunting and fishing, and fire's going to be our best friend again. Everybody's going to be hanging around by the fire, and we're going back to being wild. So, but you know what? That's what's needed. That's what's needed for humanity to right the wrongs that are going on here, right? It's like we got to get back to the wilds. We got to get back to the basics. So, all right, let's go ahead and read that card. Cool reading so far. All right. Amber is a light of the golden age, a time when we knew our divinity and felt that close connection to all that is. We were unified. Guys, I can't even make it up, right? I can't. Do you see the cards? Like, do you see how crazy, right? This is why I read. It just, I'm blown away every time. It's just like, what? Okay. We were unified and lived through the heart. Amber wishes to bring back the light of the golden ages through reactivating cellular memory, helping you remember genetic lessons passed on through your ancestry and supporting you in clearing family patterns. Right? That's what you guys are doing. Generational curses. We are breaking away from these curses. It is a gift of the trees, formed of protective tree resin from prehistoric forests fossilized over millions of years. In essence, it was formed by light and life. All of these properties hold and radiate to you the light of its protection, the gift of renewal, and the ability to see the beauty in your life. Its energy stimulates the cells to heal themselves and supports tissue regeneration. As the tree protects itself from disease, amber is a purifier that draws out toxins and disease from the body, mind, and spirit. It transmutes negative energy and its abundance of life force energy. If you have called this card to you, you are an ancient protector of the earth, right? You are, what was I saying? That's what you guys are, my collective. You are here to protect the planet. It's so cool. This is so cool. Wow. Amber speaks to your druid links, wisdom keeper lines, and sacred protector origins. It's time to dive deeper and bring focus to your ancestors. Visit some ancient trees for connection and downloads, right? They are waiting. When you visit them, carry the light of amber in your heart to assist the opening of wisdom. Amber wishes to connect with your solar plexus and sacral to bring activation and new life. If you are on a journey to conceive, it really supports the womb, warming, recalibrate, and reactivating. For some of my divine feminines, if you're trying to conceive, get yourself some amber. This is what it's saying. I love here. Conceive, receive, right? That's the feminine energy receives the sperm. They are the womb. They receive. And the masculine is the one that gives, right? That provides. These are the roles, right? This is what's imbalanced right now in our society. These gender roles. Talked about this too. So it's getting back to that. Okay, dead redwood is often called a living fossil due to its age. It has been preserved and unchanged on a molecular level for millions of years. Its medicine is one of renewal, but that is only scratching the surface. This is a tree that has thought to be lost for a long period of history until it was found in China in the 1940s. With crystals, we find that when new finds are uncovered, it is at a time when humanity is ready to receive. Ready to receive. Are they ready to receive this information, right? Their energy and teachings, or when they are needed for change. We saw that too, right? And shifts to take place. This could be said of this tree. It existed quietly for a long time. Sometimes it's okay to just sit quietly and go about your work. You don't have to fuss or shout or draw attention. Just quietly get out and do it. Dawn Redwood gives the lessons of councils of earth elders. They encourage us to work together for the greater good so we can withstand, survive, and thrive like them. Their presence on this card has created a natural cathedral, a sacred space for you to surround yourself in, to help you reconnect with a very primal earth wisdom. Breathe in the energies of this card and stand in the center of the circle of the tree with the ember glowing above your crown, receiving her light. They connect you with Mother Earth's wildest places to connect with joy and wonder. They will help you feel calmer, grounded, and inspired. Guys, this is so friggin' beautiful, this reading. You are a keeper, a protector of Mother Earth. You are connecting with your ancestors. If some of you are having health issues, get some amber as well. Really good for detoxifying your blood, right? For helping you heal. So this is awesome. Go to the forest, go into nature, connect with Great Mother. This is how you will purify and cleanse your energy and your soul. But I was getting, like we were getting with this, it's like the ancestors are coming forward now with the truth, because society is ready. It's time. The collective is ready to receive this information now. They weren't ready before, but now they are. They're ready for the truths that are coming in, right? And it really is about how we have to connect with nature again. We've got to get back to this being more sustainable, self-sufficient. You know, this is what I'm seeing. We got to get rid of the greed, right? The vanity, the narcissism, the disconnection with the planet, right? With Earth. This is what's happening. And like it was saying in the card, just get out and do it, collective. You don't need to draw attention. You don't need validation. Just go out and do the thing, right? That's what the Chariot is for me. It's like, go do the thing. So, but I'm not going to lie. I do see, we saw survival. The our ancestors are here to help us, so we can survive and thrive. So with this Five of Pentacles, like I said, I do feel like we're entering a time where, we're going to have to get back to the basics of surviving and off the land, getting back to those basics, right? So maybe we are going to see a difficult economic future and economic time, and the way that you're going to fare with it is, if you are somebody that is able to survive, you're able to live off the land. You don't need much. You're a minimalist. You've already shed your ego. You've shed you don't need all the material stuff to be happy. You're just happy with the minimal, and you're just happy to be alive. And those are the people who are going to do really well in this new time, and especially if they're creative, right? And they're going to lean on their creativity in this difficult time. That is but like I said, like I was saying with this card, it's a great time of unity for us to come together to speak the truth. That's what's important in this time, and be very creative. And we're gonna be shifting. We're shifting the tides into this more equal balanced give and take between the feminine and masculine. This is the new era that we are entering. So I think that's absolutely friggin' awesome, right? So we're going to finish this reading with the Moonology manifestation. Let's get some last messages for this full moon in Gemini. Let's see what we get. We have assess the situation. Okay. Step into your power. Yep. It's time to step into your power, collective. Assess. There's that assess again, right? You are awake. You see what's happening. Assess everything before making a decision. Step into your power. Take a reality check, right? And cool your emotions. And we have be real here at the bottom of the deck. It's time to be real. So I feel like, again, I was feeling there was a lot of messages to the divine masculine in this reading too. Again, I feel like this is for the divine masculine. It's time to take a reality check. The reality check is here for this collective that's been, living a certain way, using others, greedy, everything that's all about money, lack of spirituality. Like, those people are getting a real reality check. Karma is here. Right? It's time to be real. It's time to be authentic. This is what this time is about. It's everybody's getting a real reality check, right? The way we've been living has been a lie. It's like you're living beyond your means. You're not living, you're not living in reality, right? That matrix again, escaping the matrix. That's what I'm getting. And this collective is stepping into their power. They're uniting, stepping into their power. But look, cool your emotions here. And like I said, it kind of ties into what I was saying. Some people are not going to react well to what's happening here. You know, like I was saying, the lower vibrational people, the people that have not ascended, they, like I was saying before, you're going to see in this period, you're going to see people freaking out, having meltdowns, yelling at each other, losing their shit out in public. Losing their shit on people, right? So Spirit is saying, cool your emotions right now. You know, think before you speak. Take a pause before you act. Like if you're hot-headed, you know, don't get so... Take a moment before you get upset, right? Assess the situation first. Assess the situation. Cool it, right? So I feel like this is more for my masculines. It's like, keep yourself calm and collected in all the changes, in all the upheaval. This is how you're going to get through it if you're going through your shadow, your dark night. If you're, you know, if you start, just don't, like, stay calm through all of the difficulties and let the universe assist you, right, through this difficult time. But this is how you're going to do it. Look, he's in nature again. Looks like he's, I don't know, he's making a fire or something, right? But be real. It's time to be real. And go get back to what's important in life. And it's connecting with nature, right? It's connecting with the universe and yourself. And see that meditation there? Somebody's meditating. This is a good time to meditate too during a full moon, guys. Really good time. It's time to step into your power, collective. This is it. We're taking back the power. That's what's happening right now. This is why they're getting a real reality check, these energies, because the collective is taking back their power. They're saying we've had enough, right? You know what I'm getting? I'm getting that Pink Floyd song, "Leave Those Kids Alone." All in all, we're just another brick in the wall. We don't need no education. We don't need no forced control, right? In the classroom, teacher, leave those kids alone. So yeah, I'm getting the collective is saying, yeah, no, we don't need your education, right? Leave the kids alone, right? We're not into what you're throwing down anymore. We're not buying the lies anymore. We don't want to follow what you guys say we need to do. We're taking back the power. We're taking back the control. But like it's saying here, cool your emotions though, collective. You know, you can speak your truth without being nasty. You can still be kind, right? You can, you don't need to fight anger with anger or hate with hate, right? You need to stay calm and collected and cool. This is how you're going to win this battle. This is how you're going to get your point across better, is if you take time to get informed and assess the situation, right? But be authentic and be real. So this is what we were seeing as some messages for this full moon in Gemini. This reading was amazing. As always, thank you, Spirit, for these messages. So again, my collective, I wish you guys an amazing week. Stay safe. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle to yourself. And I will be back next week with another reading. Ciao, guys. Peace out.